So hello, I want to thanks for joining me today during the meeting. I would like to give you an update, a short summary about our MSP RFP for secure access services. So before to start, I would like to give you a little bit of history to that you understand where we come from. So now, since 5 years ago, we are working with a supplier. This is a local supplier who has delivered the services, outsourcing services for starting registration operations and then increasing for other areas like INO and external business
like
partner.
What?
INO, identity management operations and external business partners. So one thing is the area of access. The other area is about identity. And then external business partners, as you know, is the community that they are working outside Roche, collaborating with investigation, research, supporting our business with special subject matter experts or special knowledge in certain areas. So we were growing up, everything was working quite well, until suddenly it started to work so well. Why? 5 years together, really was long time. Relationship was getting a little bit deteriorated during the time. It's now time to get for a change, especially as well taking the opportunity that procurement has created this global strategic framework for vendors, that other areas are also changing. So we want also to have some synergies and to see what it makes sense to leverage our services with other areas. So based on that, we recopilate our requirements, we choose vendors. In that case, we have asked to 6 vendors to participate and to bid for us. Then we ask for proposals, we have the meetings together with them, and now we are in the point where we need to take a decision about what we are going to do in the near future. Something to remark here is that currently we are working with a supplier, as I mentioned. With this supplier, we still have business. He applied, he is transparent, he knows that we are launching this RFP. And we want to ensure that we have the business with them until 1st of July 2018. So we have negotiated price, we have ensure that we have a bonus in case that the services has to stay until the end, and it will give us enough time to transfer in an appropriate way all our services and don't have or have the minimum impact possible to our customers. So vendors, 6 vendors, as I mentioned, we went through all the phase. We have made internally the evaluation criteria with each of the subject matter experts. In this evaluation criteria, we have evaluated mainly 3 things. First one, of course, cost, as well technical knowledge and scalability. So in that regards, we quantify 60% technical knowledge and 40% cost. So we went through all the different phases, and we went through a short list of candidates with three vendors, one internal because we are talking about our colleagues about Warsaw, and then another 2 external, TCS, Capgemini. Why we had choose?
Sorry, the last thing was?
Capgemini. Why we have choose these vendors? AD&D, we have already some business with them, so second and third level support for secure access.
Sorry, which company?
AD&D. They are doing second and third level support for secure access services, so we can really see synergies there. This is the pros, plus they have offer a very, very competitive price. We have to make some assumptions here because the number of people is not completely correct. So we need to go a little bit deeper to understand more the offer details. However, they have a disadvantage that they don't know anything about our technology. We have taught them, they know how we are working today, but they will never bring with any innovation, with any something different than what we have today. This is about AD&D, as I mentioned, because they are our colleagues in Poland. And then we have TCS. TCS is an Indian company who is established in Madrid as well. We have a lot of services working from different areas. They have proposed to have all the services here from Madrid. The cost is half range, or mid-range, sorry. And we have asked them to make a proposal to work part of the services from India. We still have not the answer. We are waiting for them to come to us. But once that we have it, we will check further details. We will get all the information, and then we can decide it about TCS. The good thing of TCS is that they are working engineering, secure access services in security engineering is working with them in India, so they know the area. And then they have a lot of customers doing the same thing that we are doing, so they have a deep knowledge in the market about how to automatize, how to bring synergies, how to leverage these services without to have only dependence on us, but also from the market and from their experience working with another customers. And then last but not least, the third company, that's Capgemini. They make an interesting proposal to work in Budapest. Budapest, it will be one layer, operational layer in Budapest, but the management team will be in Madrid. So it will be direct contact with the management team here, and they will be driving the whole services. For us, it will be completely transparent where they are, because we will have the team here and we can always communicate with them. Price, mid-range as well, but they have a lot of experience working with other customers and working on this discipline in identity and access management. So these are the three offers. We need to go deeper now, because I would like to hear from you what is the priorities here, what is more important, if it's cost versus technical, or what is your point of view, if you have any preference based on the cross-functional picture that you have, so we can really, really make the right decision. So if you could give us some strategic insights about what is coming for the future, what is your preference, how many vendors, or which vendors do you have in mind regarding the other areas, we can really create our own strategy based on that. For the time being, that's it. I don't expect that you come to us today. Just thinking about it, I will organize a separated meeting with each of you, so I can gather the feedback, putting everything to summarize it, and ensure that we have the key elements to go to the next phase. Apart of that, I would like to wish you a great season, that enjoy the holidays together with your family, and to have a great starting new year for all of you. So thank you for listening to me. Bye-bye.
How long do you think you spoke for?
I think it was a little bit flat.
How long do you think you spoke for?
How long I speak?
How long did you speak?
I don't know.
How long do you think?
10 minutes?
Exactly.
Yes? Okay.
So, what do you think you did well?
I maybe I explained with too much detail. I should have gone more with bullet points.
What do you think you did well? Listen to the questions.
The volume, I think I'm not getting nervous anymore.
No, you're not nervous. What else was good?
Pronunciation, I think, was understandable. I think I did some mistakes, I recognize, but I didn't want to come back to lose the track. And then I think I was putting some bullet points for some of the topics. And then involving the audience, asking for feedback, what they think, etc. I don't know. But I think it still sounds a little bit boring.
It's not super funny.
Yeah.
No? It's not super exciting. Do you want to be more interesting?
Yes. I want to improve, like making more authentic, I would say.
What do you think about the speed?
I think the speed was okay.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the variation?
I tried some remarks, but I think...
You didn't vary at all? Hardly? No.
So.
What do you think about bringing out bold, block capitals, headings, important points?
Nothing.
Repetition,
Yeah.
Having like 3 key ideas or 1 key idea and repeating at the end so that they know what your key point was or key points. For example, what were your key points? What were the things that they have to take home with them? If they take home 3 words, what type do they take home? Or 1 idea, what is it?
I have to give me feedback and summarize the current situation.
So summary and feedback required. No? Did you repeat that? Or emphasize that?
I think I try, but...
Didn't come across?
No.
To me, I didn't know that was the
message, no?
Yeah. Donald Trump was talking about Russia and China yesterday in a stupid way, but he's super easy to understand because he makes it really simple. He says it really clearly. Everybody who's stupid understands, and he repeats it over and over and over again. So everybody's clear. He's not a nice person, but he's very clear with what he wants to say, even if he's talking total shit.
Yeah.
We're having some repetitive mistakes in the grammar, and the pronunciation at the ends of words is not on. It's not there correctly. We will record these in a second when we change the room, because we changed the room in 3 minutes. So, evaluation form. Do you think you were organized?
Yes, also.
Yeah, quite. Eye contact, yes. What about your body language?
Body language, I was not doing a lot. I was more focused what to say because I'm not ready.
You did some body language, you were here like this, it was small. It was kind of like apologetic. It wasn't like big. But it was very small. Maybe you don't want to be big, but maybe something in the middle. No? So maybe the next time we practice something, we practice the big, then the middle feels natural for you. You see what I mean? Because if you always do the small, if you do a middle, it feels very big. You see?
Okay.
So the volume, what do you think about the volume?
So we close this because we have
2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay.
So what about the volume?
The volume, I think it was okay, no?
Yeah, I mean, I went down here, the other end of the room, and I could hear no problem. It's the variety, no, the changes that we're not seeing. Enthusiasm? I mean, yeah, I mean, it could be more.
Okay.
No? The main points could have been clearer.
Okay.
Summary of principal points at the end wasn't so clear on that. And, you know, call to action that we need to do this, we have to get together to do this. I wasn't so clear that we're doing that. Okay. Language was appropriate, yes. Varied, no. Pronunciation, I understand you, and it sounded fairly natural, but there were a lot of mistakes with the ends of the words, which we'll look at. Yeah, there's just no variety, it's just all the same. Personality and personal style. Did we see any personal anecdote, you, whatever, maybe something about your pregnancy or whatever? No, we didn't see any. No?
No.
Humour, none. No?
Yeah.
Original elements to stand out whilst not going off and being stupid. No, you don't want to make it like a Mickey Mouse presentation, but we didn't see anything special that you did, no? Okay. No, I mean, it's perfectly okay, but we can be more varied, more enthusiastic, more repetition, more clear, more structure with the headings, the bold, the bullet points, etc.
Now we have
Okay.
to go.